everyone, I'm back with another video. I wanted to show you some jewelry that I've made in the past that I'm going to replicate again this year because it has been requested. So yeah, I'm going to be doing these for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be busy making a lot of jewelry. So I wanted to show you what I've made so far, and yeah, there will be a video tonight of my Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret scents that are going to be similar in scent. That's coming tonight. So yeah, so let me show you what I've made. So these are just samples. I wanted to sample it before to see exactly. I made a 3-strand bracelet with some crystal rondelles, some glass Swarovski crystals. They're glass. These are glass. These are not real crystals. And then these are Swarovski crystals here, rondelles. And then here's some vintage findings. Lampwork bead. And this is the toggle clasp that I used for it. So I made a 3-strand bracelet as a sample, and then I really like this design, so I kept this one for myself and I replicated it, and I have another one in the bag, and it was requested, so I had to make one for a friend. And yeah, so and then this is the one that I replicated from that one. It's all tangled. With the same clasp, but in silver. And yeah, that's what I used. 6mm seed beads, and then some chain that I had, and some rondelles, and some vintage spacer beads that I got from a haul a long time ago, and I used it in this one. And then here's some more vintage spacer beads. So this is bracelet 1. So yeah, it's not tangled, but that's the replica of this one. And then I made the daisy chain, but this one broke, so I just kept it for myself. This was a necklace. It was a choker. It fits my neck perfectly. I just made it in plum and lavender. And then I put the little glass crystal beads in the middle. So yeah, this is a choker of mine that had broke, so I have to fix it. But that's what I loved making these daisy chains. So that's another thing that I'm gonna be making more of, and I'm gonna be selling in the spring. So I think they'll do much more better in the spring than they will, you know, in the fall or winter. And then I replicated this bracelet. With the crystals. And I think this one is too big for me. Yeah, this is too big. But and I didn't use the right thread for it. This is fishing thread that I used, monofilament. So it didn't come out perfectly, but I got the design correct. But this is just a sample. So yeah, this is my sample to keep. So in case I want to do any of these designs, I don't have to look them up on YouTube. I already have them in my stash. And then I made these, and these went pretty quickly. These gemstone earrings. I made these a while back, and these went pretty quickly. So I'm going to make more of these in the next couple weeks. So I got more gemstone chips to work with, and yeah, and I made this with monofilament as well. So this is my sample. And then I made another one of those bracelets that had broke. So this is the first one that I made that broke on me. And then I made an anklet with some seed beads and some chain and a little charm. And then here's a 3-strand bracelet that I made. And I made it with I just got some 6mm seed beads, 2mm seed beads, and some glass crystals. And these glass crystals I got from eBay for a bid, so yeah. And then I made these earrings out of eye pins and pearls with some chain. And I thought these would look very cute for Christmas. So I was just picturing, you know, a little Santa hat right here, and maybe a charm in the middle, or a pearl up top. And then I put some chain on the bottom, so I can turn these into Christmas trees, Santa hats, candy canes, just whatever I want. And I just put little, you could put seed beads, I put bugle beads on on it. So I just connected the eye pins to one another and I made this triangle. And yeah. So that's another project that I can do in the winter. Here's just another anklet that I made with monofilament, which I have plenty of wire to work with to make these properly. So I'm gonna do this with wire instead of monofilament. So this is just an anklet, or it could be a bracelet for a little girl. But I have a small wrist, so. And then I made this one. And I think this is too much, but I just made it with some pearls and some glass beads, and it's supposed to be a charm bracelet. But I think it's too chunky and the beads are too close together. So I gotta redo this one, but it's supposed to be a charm bracelet. Yeah. And it's a little loose on me. And it's really heavy, so. It's just glass beads, pearls, and some charms, and some spacer beads. And I put a tiny little clasp on it. So, yeah. And then I made these earrings. They're like chandeliers. Chandelier earrings. And they're double looped. So I made these before too, and they went pretty quickly too. So I'm gonna make some more of these chandelier gemstone bracelets, earrings, gemstone earrings, and I'm gonna make it a little bit better than what I did. But yeah, I'm gonna redo these over and maybe add some charms, some spacer beads in between, dress it up a little bit before selling it. But again, this is another idea that I came up with, and I'm gonna change it up a bit and sell them. So that's another idea that I'm gonna be working with. And then I made these earrings, and I made this for my stepmom, but they had broke because I didn't tie the, I didn't secure it well enough. I didn't sew it all the way through, and I didn't tie in the earring hook to it. So I sewed it correctly, as you can see, but I didn't secure it like I was supposed to, and they broke. So again, this is another project that I'm going to be working on and mastering, so I can recreate these and sell them for the holidays. So this is going to be another winter project for Christmas, New Year's. So yeah, I got this idea from Beautiful Nights. I got it from her channel, and yeah, I made a few of these back in 2016, and I made 5 of them, and I sold them in the yard sale, and they bought them for $1 a piece. Now that I think about it, and it took me about an hour just to make these earrings, I know better than to sell them for $1 because this is a lot of work, and it's a lot of sewing, and it's time consuming too. So lesson learned. I know not to do that. But yeah, these are another pair of earrings I'm going to be replicating and securing this time around, so I can sell them and make them for the holidays. And then this is the last project that I made. This is just a charm bracelet that I made with acrylic, flower, and leaf beads. And I just used chain, so yeah, I made it a little bit too big, but again, this is my sample of it. And in the middle, I just put a glass crystal in the middle, and I put a leaf at the end, so it looks like a flower with a leaf. So I just combined the different colors, and I have a whole box of these acrylic beads in my stash. So I'm going to be making more of these charm bracelets for the spring. And I think they would do pretty well. And I just put a little charm at the end of this bracelet as well. So yeah, that's all the jewelry that I recreated and made, and what I'm going to be fixing up and recreating and selling over the next few months. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.